Hey everybody, so it is time for a new project. The airplane is flying and it's flying very well. If you have not seen any of those videos, please go to my YouTube channel, click on the videos button and watch them. I built some pretty cool stuff. Anyway, this is my next project. What we got is a Simplicity Citation. It's got a 48-inch cut and it needs work. It was a marketplace buy and the ad stated it doesn't move forward or backwards very well. It's probably just a filter or a belt. Yeah, right. I've been doing this long enough to know it is never, ever just a filter or a belt. So let's dig into this thing. Let's get our hands dirty and figure out what exactly is wrong with it. Enjoy. Welcome to my channel. Around here, you want something, you gotta build it. Follow along. Okay, so here's something that's a little bit strange about this mower. It doesn't have the front suspension on it. It shocks on the rear, but not on the front. What happened to them? I didn't, maybe you could order this mower without them when it first came out. I got another mower just like this. I think it's a 42-inch version of this, and that one's got the suspension on the front. You know, we may have to add those. I like how they work. Okay, so this is always kind of fun. You get way down in here, and that whole bottom in there is just covered with hydraulic oil. And then you come back here to the reservoir, and this hose is not a factory hose. So that tells me that that hose probably burst. The people that I bought it from probably ran it out of oil. They quick filled it back up, and it stopped moving forward and backwards. So they quick put it on Craigslist or Marketplace for sale. So now why don't people just say that from the beginning and say it could be a filter, it could be a hose or a belt, or they know exactly what happened to this thing. And to a person like me that likes to buy projects, it wouldn't make a bit of difference. I would still buy it anyway. I put a new battery in it, and let's start it up, and we're gonna run it, see exactly what's going on. Okay, so did you see what's happening there? Push this forward, pull the brake up, and the hydro system overpowers the brake. That's good. That means there's probably nothing wrong with this side. However, when we went to the other side and did that, push the lever forward and pull the brake on, the brake would overpower the hydraulics, which says it's either going to be the wheel motor or the pump on the left side. So let's tear into it and see if we can figure this thing out. All right, so I got my makeshift little fabric cobbled test gauge. Put it on the hose, we'll check each side, and this will tell us if it's the wheel motor or if it's in the pump. It would go up to 500 and then just start bobbling. What that's kind of telling me is there's something inside the pump, like a pressure relief or something, that's releasing too quickly instead of building up good pressure like it's supposed to. So this gives us a place to start. I'm going to put it on the reverse side because that one seemed like it was pretty good, and just see what that one does as well. So that is what it should look like. So now we got a good place to start. We'll pull the pump off and tear it apart and see if this is going to be an easy fix or if it needs a new pump. I don't think you can buy parts for these pumps anymore. I don't know why, but we will see. Okay guys, so what did we learn today? I'm almost 100% positive it is the pump on the left side. It's building up to about 500 PSI and then it just breaks. So it's like there's a pressure release in there that's not holding, or maybe it's just the pump itself can't build that much pressure because it's shot. I pulled the right side apart and I checked pressure on that, and both forward and reverse circuits went clear up to 3000 PSI or 2850 PSI, something like that. I think it's fixable. I think I'm going to end up with a good mower with 440 hours on it, so it's got a lot of life left in it for me. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. Next video we'll pull that pump apart and see if we can figure out what's actually wrong with it. In the meantime, if you guys know what's wrong with it, leave me a comment below, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you on the next one.